Thank you, Chair. Lindsay Llewellyn-Macduff, Rochester 201, and my apologies that my name doesn't fit in the little window thing. I'm not here wanting to argue with the basic premise of the document or the work that's put into it. Obviously, it's a very fine piece of work. I just want to pick up one throwaway line almost in the middle of the document, but nevertheless, the threads from it run throughout the document and were even picked up in Bishop Martin's address. It says the primary disposition of the church leader is to be one of service. And I want to question that assumption on a number of heads. I want to question it because I strongly suspect that the modern focus on Mark 10 has been reverse engineered from secular management speak and not from biblical exegesis. I want to question it because a model of service in modern English polarizes power structures in a way that's totally counter the intent of this document, so that power becomes unstated, unaccountable, and often subverted into power play. Because Jesus talks of service as he models it, which is not the experience of many of the people that are on this body represent. I want to question it because the language of service in this culture is generally task-based rather than person-focused, and it contributes to a culture of stress and burnout in our church. I want to question it because this model does not actually empower or equip the person served, but can end up de-skilling them as power is used for them instead of with them. And ironically, because many of those whom this document is expecting to use this model, women, working class leaders, any number of minorities, are already struggling to be accepted as leaders. And this language is often actively unhelpful. Indeed, it's even weaponized against us and has been, I have to say, against me. Instead, I'd like this project to draw attention to a wider range of models, please, better suited to the range of people and places in this church, and better reflective of the kaleidoscope of language that the Bible uses to describe the people of God and those who are charged with her leadership. And in particular, I recommend the work of Dr. Chloe Lynch, who instead focuses on Jesus' description of us as his friends. I do not call you servants any longer because the servant does not know what the master is doing, but I have called you friends. Jesus calls us to love far more often than he calls us to serve. And friendship is relational, personal, and risky. Friendship is focused on mutuality, in which both parties are seeking the growth and fulfillment of the other, the very qualities that the document is talking about. Friendship is about participation and faithfulness and trust. And a model of leadership based on friendship will help us unpick the disabling power structures that are so rooted in our church. We'll build trust more surely, not least because we will be much better able to assess our leadership, not by how much we have done, but by whether the people around us are responding in love and whether we have called people into the very friendship that God offers us. Thank you, Chair.